Hello and welcome. We are in the season of releases and it is all about Ninjago in this episode. So we're going to cover all the new bits and pieces that have just come available and they are all coming out, I do believe, on the 1st of March 2024. So we'll cover these in much greater detail on the live on Thursday night and obviously every Thursday night going forwards. But this is what this looks like. So this is the first time me clicking on this one. It is the Wolf Mask Shadow Dojo. So every year they will release a different dojo and this color-wise is perfect for me with regards to what I want to be doing in my own display and my own theme park. So with regards to box artwork, that always attracts my eye. So we are in the Dragons Rising. So that is the same as the big set that has just come out last year in 2023. And it is the current TV show as well. And they have Ninja... Was it missing? They've obviously got the eye in the way of the Ninjago box artwork. I'm assuming that can't be the final product on that, surely. Have I forgotten how to spell Ninjago? No. Anyway, enough of me learning how to spell with regards to Ninjago. I've literally just walked in and to see all of these, but I'm sure that is wrong. That can't be right. I'm sure they've tried to do something fancy with that. It must be an overlay. So with regards to the set, it is for 104.99. Comes on the 1st of March. It's 840 points, 1,190 pieces, and it's item number 71813. So we'll just go over these as quick as we possibly can. The back looks beautiful. So we've got all the different minifigures. They do look like they've got all their current ninja outfits from potentially the market ish. I think the headpieces do look slightly different. I do love the Ninjago sets, but I have seen these torsos already, but I haven't seen them with the shoulder pads. But they have got the same sort of eye bit up at the top. This one is obviously Lloyd. He's got his golden hooks and the swords, and you have got a load of different bits and pieces going on with that. And again, with the colours of this, you've got the pink, you've got the blue. It does look very, very impressive. Now, the bits on the back, you've got a couple of little stickers on there. You've got some other little bits and pieces going on here. She's having herself a brew. And then on the other side, it does look like they're not light bricks, I wouldn't imagine. I don't like it when they do that, but you could do a light kit and you can have that in there. And they've obviously got the open technic bit at the back, which is what they seem to be doing more and more with some of the sets. They make them a little bit more industrial based, which I quite like the look of, to be honest. So I think some people get a little bit fussy with that. You can obviously put the pin the other way around and put a longer Lego piece over that if you want to. And that minifigure there does look very, very smart indeed. So does seem to be March is going to be an expensive month, which is what we're going to be covering over in the live, which will more than likely be tomorrow, depending on when you're watching this, or in the past, is with regards, this is all coming out at the same time as the Star Wars stuff. So are you a Ninjago fan or a Star Wars fan? Right, minifigures. So those outfits I have seen. So they are, I think these are the same outfits still with the Rising sets that were out at the end of 2023. They do look very, very nice. We've only got 4 of the ninjas on this one. I haven't been keeping up with the TV show, so I don't know if one of them has gone or you're going to get the others in a different set. But these are obviously the villains from this, and they look brilliant. So you've got the 2 different... In fact, you've got three different complete prints on that. You've got these 2 are obviously the same, minus the actual cool little faces, but the shoulder pads downwards are the same. But then this torso and this torso are completely different, and the legs on this one are different to the legs on this one, and obviously it's quite clear to see that you've got the facial bits and pieces on there. But I think that does look very, very smart. So I think they'll look very, very nice with any of the other sets that will be coming out. I can imagine this one selling well. It's a really nice shape, actually, with regards to all the bits and pieces at the front. So you've got, and they have, added in these little stands. You can have the little battle stands on there, which is a thing that they did with the Avengers Tower. You've got the play with regards to the hook coming down on this bit, and again, you've got the other hook coming down on here. You've got all the different weapons at the front. He's got the claws. You've got another bit of weaponry going up at the top, hooking around the tree. You've obviously got the cool mouth there with the big golden chime. I would imagine that's what that's going to be. Again, I would think, I've not seen the TV show on this one. I haven't got to this series yet. I've seen all the others, but I've not seen this new one. You've got more than likely a bit where you can stand up on here. But what I do like is this bit where you can have all the different minifigures stood on here, and then you can obviously have them battling and doing the different bits and pieces, because normally it is a dojo is obviously where they train. So instead of it being a Ninjago based one, it does look like they are at the Wolf Mask Shadow Dojo, which kind of makes sense within the actual name of the set. Again, that's another quick look at the back with regards to how tall that bit's going to be. So it's going to be quite a tall thing. I think the colours are very, very smart indeed. Minifigures covered. Box artwork from the back. That's what it looks like in hand. Does look very, very smart indeed. So that is might be on the list potentially with regards to the new bits and pieces that I'm going to be doing. Like I said, I'm seeing all these for the first time. I think the images haven't been online for that long, to be honest. I've been trying to check for these for a good while and throughout the day, and it would happen at 9:30 at night as I walk in through the door from work. And I am starving, so that's why this video is going to be very, very quick. But I am looking forward to hearing all your thoughts on the live stream and obviously in that comment section as well. So we are one down. There's others that we'll cover on the live as well. We've got lots of other sets, so we will just stick to the Ninjago ones now, because this one in the top left-hand corner, the sea animals have just been added, as has this new here, which is a beautiful little carousel ride, which, well, it'll be rude not to get that, because I am in the process of putting together a huge theme park. So I am not going to spoil that for myself. I will click on that for the first time tomorrow. Now we've got the young dragon. Now this looks like it will have the other ninjas in. So there we go. So even though it's a big set, these are the other two important characters. These have already been released if you pick them up in the Ninjago build a minifigure thing that they did as a run-in with the new big set that came out. I'm trying to think when that was. It was a good few months ago now, but they did have an Ninjago almost like month or even 2 months where you could build these, and you could obviously get them because they did come in the other set in their non-ninja outfits, and then they did release another one with their ninja outfits. And I think they did the same thing with another figure, because there was 4 to collect, I think. So I did manage to pick those up. Does look pretty cool though, because I would imagine, again without seeing it, that the baby dragon that you got with the Destiny's Bounty is this dragon. So we will cover that in a big Ninjago thing in a big Ninjago live. So we'll cover that in much greater detail. I do a little bit of research before the live as well. So like I said, completely blind. I'm doing this completely blind, but it is nice to see these for the first time. So the dragon itself, I think it's the same colours. Once I had a better look at it, we'll go from it. But let's be honest, you are getting 3 minifigures, a big dragon for $12.99. You really can't go wrong with that. It's 132 pieces, item number 71810, and you get 104 insider points. Does look very, very nice indeed. And that is a better look at all 3 minifigures. So again, I recognise these 2, but in case you've not seen them, that is what that looks like. Really nice, bright orange, and it has got the 2-tone arms on this one, as this one has the 2-tone arms. You've got the white with the really nice gold sleeve and the gold hand, and then it does look like you've obviously got another purple one that I think we have already seen that one with that headpiece, but so you're getting that one for $12.99 without having to spend the larger price point, which again is always a nice thing. Box artwork, very, very pretty with regards to the colours. You've got all the bright colours on the back. I would imagine that would be the dojo maybe at the back. They've always put Easter eggs on the back of these boxes, and you can see it's a push tab up on that one. So if you like collecting your boxes, you can do what you like with that. So it is nice to see that they are keeping with it. And there we go. That is the front. Minifigure does sit on. Yeah, nice. Nice looking thing. So again, just a quick recap. 6+ set, item number 71810, 132 pieces for $12.99. Coming on the 1st of March. So again, just a quick brief overview of everything. Now, I know there's others coming out on the 1st, but we are clicking on the newer ones. In fact, I'll try and find the other one if I have time. I think there are 2 more that have already been shown, I think, and they've been out a little while. Now we've got 2 more minifigures. Again, they've released 3 minifigures. So $17.99, get another 3 minifigures. They must be listening to people, and they must know that we like a good minifigure. So again, 1st of March, $17.99, 144 points, 253 pieces, item number 71817. Now the box artwork on this. Yes, because we've already clicked on one of the mechs, because I recognise the back of this box. So you can mix and match all 3 mechs if you want to. So you buy top row, is obviously all three item numbers, so 817, 807, and 808. So I have seen these. So these are the mechs that must have come out in 23, maybe, or they're the ones that we've already seen for 24. Um, but you can do this, so you can mix and match all of those at the bottom. So it's quite cool that you can obviously personalize and do whatever it is you want to do with those. And that is the box artwork for the front. Very, very strong looking box artwork. That's going to stand out on the shelf, I think. Lovely. And again, you've got this big dojo that they're pushing. So it must be a big thing within the series, and it's going to be a very, very popular set, I would imagine. And then you get Lloyd, Naya, and you get another different character with that one. I think again we've seen this one as well. So maybe it's just the four main characters, but you're going to get four main villains. But you're going to have to double up on some of the villains to get the other characters that might be missing, unless it comes with a set that I have saw a photo of on Instagram this morning, and that's why I've been doing the research and trying to find the images online, and they haven't appeared. They haven't appeared on the UK website. The UK website seems to be they always get released early evening. Because I was even checking on the UK website at 4 o'clock this afternoon, and these hadn't been put on here. The one that I am really looking forward to, we will be clicking on last, and it's not on. It just happens to be. I think it's this one down here. That looks stunning to me, so I can't wait to click on that for the first time and see that properly. So this is a climber mech. We are at 59.99 for this one. Again, 1st of March, 480 points, 623 pieces. Item number 71812. It's a nice, bright, vibrant red. You do look like you've got almost like a Falcon-esque wing bit going on with there. You've got all the pink, the white, and the blue, and you've got the nice silver hooks. That seems to be a thing. I don't actually know if I've seen those elements before, actually. Have we ever had a silver hook sword before? I'm sure we would have done. I don't think they're in the Rivendell set. And that as well, with it being a two-tone colour, that looks very, very nice. See, I could make this really, really long, but we'll get tucked into it in much, much greater detail. Like I said, on the live, we can spend a huge amount of time over all of these sets. So we'll just make people aware that these are coming. Let's better look at these minifigures. So again, you've got the ninja. We've got sort of like the dragon eyes on that with the nice shoulder pads. You've got the gold and the red. Nice big bits and pieces that they're holding on to. Again, that hook will go on the set that we've just seen. And then we have got a figure that I don't recognize. So we've got maybe it's a new character, which is nice to see. Because I'm assuming that we've got 3 goodies and 1 baddie, unless for some reason she's fighting her own. I don't think she is. It looks like they've got the same sort of Ninjago-esque type bits and pieces on. But again, she looks really good. Nice hairpiece. You've got the really nice bright orange bits and pieces. And then we've got the top and the bottoms. I'm having a giggle. I've got 2 cats having a little play fight on the on the chair just over that side. So they're just at the moment just stood there on their back legs just doing this. Anyway, getting getting sidetracked. So they're going to end up running behind me in a second. You have got him as well, which again does look really nice. Looks like there's a bit of green on his cheek with a bit of the blue, and you've got the white, the yellow eyes as well. So hitting a bigger price point in this one because it's obviously 59.99 is the price point. Bigger brick count as well. It's 623, and a nice strong selection of minifigures. Now the nice thing is with this is that you do get other minifigures with it, and that mech does look very, very big. And that's the thing with the Ninjago mechs, they are quite large. Box artwork, what you're looking out for at the back is that thing. Again, that does look rather smart, to be fair. It's not. I'm not a mech collector. I know some people collect every single Ninjago mech, and they do look very, very good to get that as on the shelf. But that is the back of the box artwork. That is what it looks like in hand. So it's a big thing. It does look like they've just got it propped up on something, and we haven't really got a. And that's the front of the box. So they haven't put the front of the box on there. So who is that? Wildfire? So we've got Climber K, Climber K, Climber, Climber Kai, you can tell I'm tired. And then you've got Wildfire and J. So they're giving them different names at the front. So I'm guessing it's because it's a climber mech. That's the names that they're giving them. Again, if you're a fan of that, let us know in that comment section if any of these you are thinking of picking up. That Wolf Mask Shadow Dojo does look rather smart. Smudge is now wanting my attention. Like I said, I've only just got in, so they all want to be played with. Right, covered. Yes, we definitely have covered. We covered that one, haven't we? Yeah, 17.99. That's the that's the one with the back of the box artwork. So I think we're moving on to the last one. So we're flying through this. So that's number 1, number 2, number 3, number 4. No, there we that's what I'm looking for. This thing. So this is 44.99, 1st of March again, 2024. Brick count is 267 pieces, 360 points, 71811. Now you get the baby dragon with that. So I don't know if that was the big dragon that we saw and that's the baby, or if it grows. I'd have no idea. I mean, I would imagine it would grow, but I don't know what you're doing with that. These are very, very cool, though. I don't know if that's transparent, but it kind of looks like it is. They did this gem in blue on the last lot of Lego Space NASA sets, and it did look really smart. Because if you held it up to the light, it is transparent on the way through. So it'd be interesting to see what that looks like in hand. And again, this minifigure is always strong looking. Quite surprised it got red on the face. I always thought they'd put orange with the black, but it does look really nice. You can see you got like the more reptile face on there, so they'd be very interesting to see what they're like unmasked. And then we have got does look like it's the same two that we've already seen, but that's a bit of a better look from the side on. Potentially transparent on there, unless it might be a solid blue plastic. And then you've got the Wolverine-esque type claws as well. And then you've got the little baby dragon on there. Again, I've got no interest in this with regards to the car, but it is what it is. It's a smart looking thing. You can see what it looks like with regards to the nice two-tone wheels. They've matched the blue and they've matched the yellow. Whereas for some reason on the 4 Plus set for the Spider-Man, they used 2 red wheels and a grey, which made no sense whatsoever. I don't know why they did that, but this does look much, much better. And then with regards to box artwork, that is what you are looking at on the back. So you've got all 3 on this one. I don't know why. I must be having an absolute nightmare. Oh, there he is. I was thinking to myself, where's that minifigure? It's in there. So they put the orange with the orange to make it almost impossible to see because we focused on that photo at the bottom. But if I actually click on the minifigures or zoom in on the box, because the front of the box is where all the minifigures are, and they haven't got a good clear photo of the box standard. That's your minifigures that you get. So that's your selection. So you get this one again, and then you got that's a better look at that one again with that hook. I don't know if they've done that new or if that was with the slightly older sort of Rising Dragon sets. But 44.99 if you're a fan of the Buggy, because this one came with the Mech last time, I do believe, and that is in the last wave of 2023. Plenty of Ninjago bits and pieces about. Now, the one that I am really looking forward to, I'm going to be spending a huge amount of time on the live, is the Dragonstone Shrine. Now, this to me is stunning and will work perfectly because I've got all of the massive Ninjago sets. I've got the city, the market, and the docks. I just don't have. I've got the garden, sorry. I don't have the new market yet. Now, this I think would work perfectly with just normal minifigures. And of course, this is the one that you're going to get the woo with and all of the other characters in it as well. So that's the minifigure that everybody's going to want, as is Woo, and is more than likely her as well. But forget the minifigures. It's 104.99. It is 1,212 pieces, 840 points. Item number 71819. It is a beautiful looking set, and they have got, by the looks of it, hidden details within it, which I have absolutely no idea what that reference is to do with. But you have got bits and pieces on the back, so you can see that you've got the tea cups and all these bits and pieces. Now, I said this before. Is that a photo? Or is that a render? I just don't know. I don't know. So hopefully it's as clear as what we're looking at with regards to that. And then again, with this, you have got the different rooms. So you've got the cool little bit of tea at the top for Woo. He does look nice in that tan. I haven't got him in tan. I've got him in every other colour. And again, you've got the Lloyd, every variation of the Lloyd going, I think I've got with regards to what you get given in the other sets. So he's a cool looking thing. And then you've got the way they've done that looks lovely with the water dropping down underneath. And then you've got her. Again, don't know who she is. And then you've got those two up at the top. So again, from the back, it looks impressive. And then what else do we have? Him pushing something. No idea what that relates to. Oh, you push that and it knocks that over. Oh, so they've got a fighting mechanism. So that's what you do. You've obviously got a button that you push and it all goes off. And that's what these minifigures look like. So it does look very nice with the print. I think that green will pop really nicely against the white. Then you've got the 2 minifigures that we've already seen. But again, as a pair, I think they look They look nice. Then we've got Wu, who again looks great. Then we've got this character here that I have no idea who the name is for, which I will hunt down in a second. And then we've got this one, which I think, again, it did have the pink on the head, so it is exactly the same with regards to that. Now, with regards to the box artwork, so again, it's going to stand out nicely on the shelf. They've really used nice colours on that. Exactly the same photo as what we've already seen, but it's just on the box artwork. And again, in Iron Hand, it's not too bad height-wise. It's kind of, to me, looks like it's going to be... Oh, it's got to be taller than the new Spider-Man head, surely. It's just one of those sets that is either going to be surprisingly bigger, because the brick count, I'm assuming it's for all the detail. So if you start looking at the pieces on that, I think it might have some height. But you've got a little bit of room over that minifigure, a little bit of room on that. Then you've got the trees up top. So I potentially got use for this in a couple of different sections of the theme park. Kind of makes sense keeping it by my Ninjago docks, to be honest. And the water just feeds in with all the boats. And then I can just put random minifigures in there. But who is she? I don't like what they've done with this box artwork, because if you can't zoom in on it without reading the description, that's as far as we'll go. That is an emperor. So that'd be a very, very important character to this series. Got to find where you can watch this series on, because they did have all of them on Netflix. But when the Dragons Rising series came out, I've not been able to hunt it down since. But I really, really do like the look of that. So this is just a very quick look at these. Keep your eyes peeled for the live stream regarding the Star Wars and Ninjago, because I think that's going to be quite a long live stream. I would imagine we're going to spend at least 45 minutes on each Star Wars and then the Ninjago as well. But that is all of those covered. I know there are more coming out on the 1st of March, but these are the announcements that they have just done for the 1st of March. And a sneak peek of anything else that's coming, the Harry Potter bits and pieces, and then we're into the stuff that we've already covered. So we've got all the other bits and pieces that are coming soon. So the stuff that has just been added to the website is this thing here, which we'll cover on the live. So there's new Harry Potter brickheads and the carousel ride, which we'll cover as well. And then we'll have a look at the sea animals. We'll do them first. Then we'll tuck into the Star Wars, and then we'll tuck into the Ninjago stuff in much, much, much greater detail. But guys, that is it. I am done. I am starving, so I'm going to now grab a bite to eat, because we are now 10 to 10, and I can't go to bed until this video goes live. So that's already going to be midnight. So if you can like this video and subscribe to the channel, that'd be absolutely fantastic. You can, again, let us know in the comment section if you're a fan of Ninjago and what you're going to be spending your money on with regards to Ninjago or Star Wars, because like I said, it all comes out at the same time. But as always, thank you very much for watching. You lot take care, and I'll catch you next one. Ta-da.